Well, this is the latest one to come off of the bench. It is just finished up. It features a spruce top, Indian rosewood back insides, a koa binding, Honduras mahogany neck, a Indian rosewood fretboard and bridge and faceplate, Cosmo black Godo 510 tuners, and stainless steel frets. Some of the custom work for this guitar are the armrest, which has a continuation of the koa binding, a custom rosette with abalone inlay, and then this inlay in the neck. Now this one's kind of special. We've been calling this the Jesus Project, and if you're going to name a project like that, it ought to have some features specifically aimed at that too. So what we've got here is this is inspired by really around the Easter time frame of this past year. We came across an application that would send you notifications around the timings of when things were happening during the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus. That inspired us to create what amounted to a clock face in the front of the guitar. So this rosette here and where these inlays land look like they're somewhat random, but they're done all on purpose and intentionally. Each one of these are set into the different timings of when significant events were happening around the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus. So we have things like when the Last Supper was taking place, when Jesus breathes his last breath, when he is risen again. All of those things here are represented like positions in time. And then in addition to that, we also have this neat olive wood inlay. This is imported from Bethlehem. Also the same olive wood types of trees that you would find in the Garden of Gethsemane. So it has this really kind of neat pattern to it. You see it get lighter and kind of darker throughout. Kind of an interesting randomness to that wood. And then here in the fretboard, we've got another custom inlay. That is an olive wood tree. So we've used a piece of maple for the top to represent the branches, and then in the trunk of that tree is again the olive wood that you see featured there. Kind of one of the other fun ones that we put in here is we also have the name badge on the inside. Now, there's nothing terribly exciting about name badges in general, but what we did is we took the leftover piece from the sound hole and used that, dropped it back in there, laser engraved it. So it's actually a piece of the soundboard that's featured. This guitar also features our compensated pin bridge. You'll see each of these pins are a little bit different position on the bridge. That's also very intentional. We have positioned them to optimize the string angle, the break angle on the strings as they come over the saddle to apply equal pressure, so they all get equal pressure over the saddle for the best tone. Now y'all know that we build these instruments for worship leaders and ministers. We like to think of them as purpose-built for praise and worship. This one here is going to go to one of our area pastors who happens to be a close personal friend of ours. So this is going to be a lot of fun because he has no idea that it's coming. I thought that y'all might like to be a part of the experience because it truly is a blessing to be a part of. So I want you to come along. We're going to go get this to its new home. Come along with us.